everyone. Welcome back to Brug Nation. Let's go for a drive. Non-360. That'll be coming back soon. Hopefully sooner than later. This guy boxing in the park. Shadow boxing. Anyway, trying to decide on the route we should take. In the last video, I talked about extraction. Oh, great! There's a fire truck coming. Let's see if I can get a. Oh man, we talked about extraction with Chris Helmsworth. I ain't stopping. I'm in the right lane. If I could keep going, I can probably get away before it gets here. But there's a looks like a fire truck coming. So let's see if we can stay ahead of it. It's coming. I know there's a fire station. I believe it's right. Oh no, this is closed. Oh, it turned. Perfect. Got away. So I just left my dad's place. We're in the city of Brampton. Beautiful weather. It's a nice day. I don't know how much of that wind noise you guys can hear. I guess we will find out together. It is quite windy. Got distracted by the fire truck. So in the last video I was talking about the movie Extraction with Chris Helmsworth. Like I said, I'm an action movie fan. It's a classic style kind of action movie with a little more modern hand-to-hand slash a little more violent action. Like headshots and body shots and people getting hit by vehicles and broken limbs and stuff. You know, I call that more modern, even though, you know, because like back in the heyday, the 80s and 90s with Arnold and Stallone and Willis, there's a lot of gunshots. There's like blood spray, but you don't see like someone's head, like, well, not as much head explosions or like the actual gore or the bleeding out, the broken bones and you know, decapitations and half bodies blown up and legs shot off, and you know, the more extreme, they didn't have that. It's just people get shot and they fall down, they're dead. People explode and that's the end of it. Like in these newer ones, people explode and you'll see like chunks of body flying. Right, and you see like people getting stabbed in their eye, and you know, Arnold stuff. He just like Arnold would just have like a giant gun and just mow people down, and people just fall down, explosions. You know, they might see occasional bullet holes, blood splatter, but nowhere near the more modern things, right? But I have appreciation for all of it. I could watch a movie with zero violence in it and have no problem. I can watch an action movie that's, you know, toned down and there's, you know, people get shot but you never see anything, right? No problem with that either. As long as I'm entertained, right? That's all I'm looking for. I want to be entertained. That's why I watch movies. That's why I'm probably going to go home and see what movies there are to watch. Should I keep going straight? Yeah, let's see what all this construction's all about. Haven't been here in a while, so I haven't seen all these construction markers. Look at that, it's brought down to one lane. What the heck is going on? But well, this will be the scenic route. Getting to see all the construction markers. All this construction, like, I wonder what they're doing. Like, this whole middle lane is blocked, but the other side, everything's open. What are they doing? What are they doing? What is going on here? I can't remember what that's from. What's going on here? I feel like it's one of those shows from like the 80s or early 90s, but I'm not sure what show it is. Oh well. We'll continue down the construction road. Princess Auto selling a crap load of stuff online, and all their things are heavy. But I'm very curious to see once all of this quarantine is over, you know, what businesses are going to survive, what businesses are going to stay closed, what businesses are going to reopen, how businesses are going, because right now, online shopping is running rampant. It's on fire, right? It is so easy to do. You don't have to leave your house. As long as you have your smart device that's connected to the internet, you could do it literally anywhere. You could be taking a shit and decide, you know what? I need to order toilet paper. And boom, within 5 days, I'm being generous. It's usually earlier than that, but we'll just say for sake of argument, depending on where you ordered it from. People have been ordering stuff from China. Don't know why you're ordering toilet paper from China when you can get it here. But anyway, you know, you're taking a shit, you need toilet paper, take out your phone, you order it, right? You stay home because you're quarantined. Within 5 business days, boom, at your front door. No worries, right? Or for the parents out there, right? Order, I know Amazon has it, I think Walmart also has the feature. You order toilet paper, right? You order whatever size box. Then they have an auto renewal, right? Every month at the same time, send you a new box, right? Until you cancel it, right? So you pay, what is it? 20 bucks or whatever it is. You get a discount because you have the ordering service. So it's like 15, 20, I don't know how much toilet or diapers are, but you order your diapers, You get the discount because it's through the auto renewal, like the auto shipment service. You know, like the second week of the month, you get your box of diapers. Every month, you just reset, go, until you turn it off. So you don't have to think about anything. It's something you need anyway, right? So there's certain things I've ordered and they give you that option. It's like, do you want this to be recurring? And if you say yes, it drops it down by like $1 or $2. So you're paying less for it because they know you're going to be getting it monthly. All right? But there's nothing that I can think of that I need auto renewals for. Right? Well, we'll see. But yeah, there's a lot of these businesses, just all they need is a warehouse. Right? A warehouse and a website. And everything, people just order it, and it just goes right through, right? They don't need to have a store. They don't need to have employees. They don't need salespeople. They don't need to pay for that rent or for the land or whatever. All they need to do is have a warehouse with all their crap, have a few pickers, right? Unless you're like Amazon. Well, I'm sure Amazon still has a few pickers, but you have a few pickers and your robots in your warehouse. People order it. Slap on a label, blam, blam, whoop, right? You cut a deal with Canada Post or Purolator or FedEx, or you have your own delivery people, and boom, your product gets sent to your customer, right? And people are used to online ordering now, right? Especially now, if you weren't before, there's people who've never done it that are now used to it, and people doing it now because they're quarantined, they can't go anywhere. So my question, or my thought process, or what I'm looking to the future to see is, how many of these businesses are going to just keep it as is? Shut down the storefront, keep the name alive, or reduce the storefront, minimize the size of the store, and have it as, you know, onesie twosies and anything else, order online. Or like even like Best Buy, you can go into Best Buy and order the product online and then come to Best Buy and pick it up when it's available, right? So a lot more items, they're not even keeping it on the store floor, it's on the website, and you can just order it and pick it up if you want, right? Instead of having it shipped to you, right? And that makes me think, there's a company that's been out of business for, I'm gonna say 20 years, I'm not exactly sure, but it was called Consumers. That company was ahead of the game, right? That place had a magazine, right? All of their products were in the magazine. The storefront had maybe 1 or 2 items, 1 cashier, and a conveyor belt, right? You went inside, you took the magazine, you looked for the item number, you told the one cashier there, they punched it in, they told you go wait at the side, right? The order got sent down to the warehouse, the person went and found it, put it on a conveyor belt, comes up the conveyor belt to the cashier, bada bing, bada boom, you pay for it, and away you go, right? If Consumers existed now, right, that's exactly what companies are doing with online shopping. The only difference is Consumers was like real time, right there in the store. It's just they didn't have, you know, the warehouse was in the back or whatever, and someone would just put it on the conveyor belt and it comes out to you. It was amazing. But the issue was, people would buy items, they'd open the box, okay, I don't want it. Now Consumers has to sell it as a used item, and now they're losing money even though the product is brand new, right? So I don't know if that's the full reason why they went out of business, but now they've been gone for at least 2 decades, and all the companies now, look at Amazon, right? There's no storefront, or there's like little certain locations, and they have everything's online. All right. As far as I know, not around here. We have warehouses, but there's no like Amazon store I can go to, right? Just go on the app, go online, order it within 5 business days, give or take where it's coming from, and it's on my doorstep, right? And it's like consumers was doing this, obviously to a smaller degree, right? Because you could also, because once again, when consumers was around, there was no internet, or internet was, I think when they closed down, the internet was just getting started. You could pick up the phone, look through the catalog, call them, give them the item number, and when you got to the store, it was waiting for you. Right? That's how it began. Right? It was as a kid, right? Going to consumers was like a treat, right? Because you look through the book, like there was no website. It was literally a magazine with all of their products, right? And every single product has an item number. So you flip through the book, everything was toys, bathroom, kitchen, bedroom, men, women, you know, everything was divided. You just go to the section. Obviously, I went to the toy section, right? And you look through it, you find an item, you pick the item, you give the number to the person, they slap it in the computer, people downstairs or people in the warehouse get it, throw it on a conveyor belt, and it comes to you. And you watch your item coming down the conveyor belt to the cashier, rolling to you, and then boop! All right, and then you grab it, and away you go. All right. Little did that company know that in the 2000s, right, with the internet going strong and apps all over the place, if they only were able to last that long, their entire catalog, literally, could have been on their app, right? They have their website, and you just order your item, and it gets sent to the person's house. Like, I know there wouldn't be a conveyor belt, but they were ahead of the game. Right? I believe they're a Canadian company. Once again, I'm not sure. But a lot of the Canadian companies in Canada, in Ontario, are closing down, and the American companies are surviving. It's a weird situation. But I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for joining me on another adventure. I hope you all have a great day. I hope you're all well. And I hope you join me next time.